Hello and welcome back to day 6 of the Monster Mash Movie Marathon 2K19. So today and all this week we will be talking about the horror films of one Ed Wood D. Wood Jr. We're going to be talking about his most infamous shitty film, 1959's Plan 9 from Outer Space. Now, this film recently, this year actually, had its 60th birthday, and I watched it a few times over the summer. It's still ridiculous. It's still an absolute train wreck, but however, I can talk for days about what's wrong about this film, and like there's hundreds and thousands of videos about Plan 9 from Outer Space online. So I won't be going into aspects of it. I'll just kind of talk about the impact that this film's had over the fandom of B movies, because this made it. I know we have got like stuff like shitty slasher films from the 80s, 70s, the 70s to 80s. I know we have them. We have one coming up next week, Horror High, which is a pretty underrated horror slasher horror film, but like showed us that it's okay to enjoy really shitty films, really bad B movies, and to laugh at them, but to laugh at them in a way that's more playful than mocking. I feel like that's a key aspect to it, because like people that laugh at Plan 9 actually like have this kind of affinity to it, like, because like with Ed Wood, Ed Wood was a film fan like everybody else, like watching this movie marathon list. He was a horror fan. He loved Bela Lugosi. He loved 1930s, 1940s horror films. He was one of us. And I think that's more powerful than I think people realise, that he was a fan. He was an absolute, complete fan of horror films. Old horror films. The classic horror films. So there's kind of a reverence that we have towards Ed Wood because of that aspect. Like, I loved that film, Ed Wood. Like, I absolutely loved that film because it showed like Ed Wood was just a guy who wanted to make films. Like, you can't get mad at that, and he did. He like made like a bunch of films, like Glenda, Tomorrow's Bride of the Monster, and he made some weird porn as well at the end of his life, but like we won't get into that because like that's really not. I don't think he was in the right headspace, to be honest. But in like this circle of bad B movie culture, I or Barbie movie fandom, or whatever you want to call it. It's very, very popular, and it's very, very easy to get your hands on, because it's public domain, you know, like every other film this week, because this week is Ed Wood week. Bride of the Monster tomorrow, and Night of the Ghouls next day. But like, this is just like classic B movie stuff. Like, you have Thor Johnson, who can't get out of his grave. You know, he's struggling to get up. You know, like, you have that, and then you have like Vampira, looking like she has no stomach. You know, like, and it's like really, really, really funny, kind of memeable, engages with this film. Like, and like every single time, like I watch it, I'm like, oh my god, this is just an absolute train wreck. But it's just sometimes it's a delight to watch the train wreck. Sometimes it is. Most of the time it isn't, but sometimes it is. And I think, like, with Planet from Outer Space, it's a train wreck that just keeps, you know, it's a gift that just keeps on giving. You know, it's just one of these films where you can laugh at. You can laugh with, like, with your friends on, like, Friday night with, like, a bunch of beers, like pizza and whatnot. You know, that's the culture that is, like, that's the culture it's made for. It's made for, like, it's made for, like, those types of people. And, like, what's the one of the funniest quotes I've ever heard about Planet from Outer Space is, no matter what time you see, like, Planet from Outer Space, it always feels like 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, and it's so true. It's so true. Yeah, I adore this film, but it's completely for the wrong reason that it was supposed to be. With the UFOs and the shitty stock footage, like, it's just an absolute joy to watch this. Also, the Mystery Science Theater of this and the riff tracks of this are absolutely fucking stellar. Cause holy shit, like, and like, a little bit of the reason why this, like, Plan 9 is so popular is because of, like, MST3K and, like, riff tracks. Like, let's just be real about this. Like, let's just be real about this. The reason why is because, like, those shows, like, basically gave a spotlight, and, like, books like the Golden Turkey Awards as well. I think, like, the Golden Turkey Awards kind of awarded with, like, one of the worst films ever, I think. Back in the day, I actually have the book, which I might do some with that. So yeah, that's Plan 9 from Outer Space. As I said, tomorrow we will be doing Bride Frankenstein, or Bride. Yeah, I keep doing that. Bride of the Monster, and the next day we will be doing Night of the Ghoul. So until next time.